Thank you so much for being here because it's a really big day for us. Though we've been doing this surgery since March this year and the center's been functioning from pre-COVID times, today is the day where we announce to the world that yes, we're doing robotic knee replacements and it's the only center in South Mumbai to do it. We operate something called as the Knee Clinic, which functions out of two parts of Mumbai as of now. One at Kambala Hill at Kemp's Corner and the second clinic at Mulund. And we operate on patients from children to retirees to people really old, sort of covering the cycle from birth to death. At one end, I lead the arthroscopy and sports medicine department at SRCC Hospital, which is a 200-bedded children's hospital. And at the other end today, we are talking about robotic knee replacements. First, we need to understand that this process comes out of aging. And it can happen to anyone and can't be reversed. And the second is that treatment is not so difficult. Treatment is simple, can be curated, and you can get out of the hospital in 1 or 2 days with the same outcomes and results as cataract surgery. If you cannot repair something in your body when it goes wrong, then as of now science says replace kar do. Repair nahi ho raha hai, part replace kar do.
The Navio Cori robotics platform occupies a small footprint in the OR. It is stationed opposite the surgeon. Robotic knee replacement surgery essentially consists of 4 steps. Step 1 is image-free registration. In real time, we characterize the patient's bone and cartilage through point mapping. The knee is moved in all directions for the computer to capture the native knee laxity. Every patient is different and every patient's knee is different, and this is what the computer wants to capture. Step 2 is patient-specific planning. We customize a plan to position components based on each knee's native kinematic motion. Step 3 is robotics-assisted preparation. The plan, including bone resurfacing, can be executed to perfection using a handheld device, a small cutting tool. And the last step is post-surgery confirmation. At the end of surgery, we can assess the final knee stability, motion, and long leg alignment.
So if we have a 40-year-old surgeon trying to do surgery, sometimes you miss your mark. If you have a 60-year-old surgeon doing the same surgery, having done 2,000 and 3,000 once, you still may miss 1 or 2, or you may get very close to where you want to get. But if you have robotics in your OR correcting all your mistakes, if somebody wants to put up a picture on the wall and has been doing it for donkey's years, they just know how it fits. They're going to do the same thing, but they may still go wrong. What if we had a simple app? You just hold it in front of the wall and it can laser direct where those 2 points are. You really don't have to bother whether the painting is going to sit right or not, and you can just walk off because it's going to sit right every time, 10 out of 10 times. When I talk about surgical outcomes, it means results, and results is what we should be discussing. So we have this gentleman, we've operated him sometime in the last week of May, and this is him coming into Kambala Hill at day 10. Day 10 after surgery, we've done something called as a partial knee replacement, a robotic partial knee replacement, and he tells me, घर पे कोई नहीं था, तो आपने बुला लिया तो मैं ऐसे ही आ गया, relatives नहीं कोई है, walker भूल गया मैं गलती से गाड़ी में. Now, for those who've had any relative or somebody operated at home before, you know that this same journey is going to take maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks.
So the most important thing after knee replacement, if the implant is placed rightly, then you should get good range of motion. Otherwise, the range of motion is always a problem. In my 16 years of practice, we always have difficulty in getting this. It takes around 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. This is just in 10 days. So this is a full range of motion achieved in 3 weeks. The patient walks without any assistive device within 3 to 4 weeks. This was another patient. Getting full range. So let me tell you, this patient was actually a polio patient, severely debilitated because of knee osteoarthritis, and in 1 month's time she is able to walk with a small assistive device just for support. So again, range of motion. Why I am showing you this is the most difficult thing to get after knee replacement. But with this robotic assisted knee replacements, we are able to achieve these range of motions very fast. And patient almost walks without any limb, with no assistive device. Within 3 to 4 weeks, they start walking.
आणि ही फिट कापून रिबिन कापून आपण ह्या रोबोटचं उद्घाटन केलेलं आहे.
So when we talk of the robo, it doesn't mean that there's a robot in the operation theater. These are handheld devices. ये हाथ में पकड़ना है, इस पे sensors है that talk to this sensor here. We've already set the plan. Robot bone काटेगा, ये यहाँ पे एक foot pedal है, and अगर वो pedal press किया, तो वो machine चालू होता है. अगर वो गलत जगह पे किधर है, तो वो नहीं चलेगा. You just need to press the foot pedal. If the sensor doesn't face the camera, it won't work. If it's in the right place, then it's going to cut, and that's how the surgery is done. And this is the way we can shape bone.
Eventually, the human brain is there, which gives the input to the robo and says that it is to be operated now. And what was the decisions, both the things, precisions and decisions made by robo are basically because of your right inputs that are more important. Therefore, I feel we should honor first the doctor making diagnosis. Other day when I met him, I said, I feel a doctor who is the best doctor. The best doctor who makes a best diagnosis. Treatment anybody can give. I mean, provided once you know what is the ailment is, the treatment can be given. पण शेवटी त्याने एक दाखवलं की रोबोला सुद्धा हातातच धरायचं आहे बरं का. तो तुझ्या हातातच तिथं न्यायचं आहे. इट विल वर्क ऑर नॉट प्रोव्हाइडेड द सिग्नल इज गिवन बाय दी रोबो. बट हात आहेत ना शेवटी. आणि मग हाताचं कंपन हा सुद्धा एक विषय आहे. 70 वर्षाच्या माणसाला सुद्धा 25 वर्षासारखं तरुणासारखं धावता आलं पाहिजे जे तुम्ही करताय. आणि म्हणून पहिल्यांदा डॉक्टर शेठसाठी जोरदार टाळ्या वाजवा. एक तरुण मुलगा धारिष्ट्य करतोय, तर त्या धारिष्ट्याला माझं समर्थन आहे. आणि म्हणून मी तुम्हाला मनापासून शुभेच्छा देतो. कमीत कमी लोक येऊत, पण आलेले मात्र धावत जावत अशी शुभेच्छा देतो आणि आपल्या रजा घेतो. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
मी ज्या वेळेला हॉस्पिटलला होती तर बराच वेळेला ऑर्थोपेडिक आमचा डे असायचा थिएटरचा. त्यावेळेला आम्ही दांडी असायची बराच वेळेला. कारण खूप कटकटीचं 2-2, 3-3 तास 22 वर्षापूर्वीचं बोलते. आत्ता याच्यामध्ये खूप सुधारणा झाली. म्हणजे आत्ता सगळ्याच गोष्टी ॲडव्हान्स झाल्या आणि त्यामुळे लोकांचं जीवनही तेवढंच ॲडव्हान्स होऊन क्वालिटी जीवन आपण आता जगायला लागलो. नाही तर 60 म्हटलं का लगेच म्हणायचे अरे अभि तो बुड्ढे हो गए. आता आम्हालाही 60 होत आली. आम्ही नाही बुड्ढे, आम्ही विचारानेही तरुण आहोत आणि कामामध्ये पण तरुण आहोत. आता हळूहळू आमचाही उजवा गुडघा जरा कुरकुरायला लागला आहे. पण तो जास्त कडक होण्याच्या आधीच ह्या 2 मुलांकडे जाऊन म्हणजे केंकरे आणि शेठ यांना मी सांगेन की आमच्याकडे तो मी येईनच. आणि तुम्ही जे काही आज लोकांसाठी, ज्या व्याधीवर त्रस्त असलेल्या लोकांसाठी आपण जे काही करताय, ज्या ज्या वेळेला माझ्याकडनं आमच्या महानगरपालिकेच्या माध्यमातून किंवा अन्यथा आम्ही तुमच्यासाठी नक्कीच तुमच्यासोबत आहोत. आणि तुम्हाला कधीही मदतीचा गरज वाटली तर एक आई म्हणून, ताई म्हणून नक्की तुमच्यासोबत आहे. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
So I think for the people who are sitting on the fence thinking robotic, not robotic, the answer is really yes, all the quick aspects of getting the recovery done so that you can go back to living your life.
I did stand in her surgery, so it was a first-hand experience. Thank you so much for it. It was fantastic. I was surprised the way it happened with precision, complete precision. The best thing that my mom could do is sit cross-legged, okay? So for her religious stuff, she really wanted to sit cross-legged, and now we are so happy that she sits very confidently, and all thanks to you.
Thank you.
4 या 5 मिनट में उन्होंने जो मेरे को ये नी सर्जरी का बेनिफिट्स और वगैरह उनका जो समझाया, तो आफ्टर 5 मिनट्स मैंने उनको कंफर्म कर दिया कि मुझे नी सर्जरी आपका रोबोटिक करवाना ही है। प्री और पोस्ट सर्जरी में मेरे को कोई तकलीफ़ नहीं हुई, और ख़ास करके उनकी जो टीम थी, वो टीम के अंदर भी स्पेशली मैं बोलूँ तो एनेस्थेसियन डॉक्टर सुरेखा जी और ये जो डॉक्टर मितेन बीच ऑपरेशन के टाइम में मुझे जो कमेंट्स देते रहते थे, मुझे जो फियर था कि भाई मेरा एज है 77, क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा, तो उसके लिए उन्होंने जो मेरे को कॉन्फिडेंस दिया था, तो मुझे पता ही नहीं लगा कि मेरा नी सर्जरी कभी हो गया, उसके बाद में मैं कभी रिकवर हो गया। घर पे जाने के बाद में थोड़े जो हमको समझो फिजियोथेरेपी कराना था, तो मुझे ख्याल है मैं बराबर ध्यान कर रहा हूँ कि आफ्टर 8 डेज शायद वॉकर वगैरह है ना, मैंने उसका जो मुझे ज़रूरत था वो मैं छोड़ देता था, मुझे वो वॉकर की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती थी इवन आफ्टर 8 डेज।
थैंक यू।
और बाद में स्टिक को मैंने शुरू किया लेने को, तो स्टिक भी शायद 4 या 5 दिन स्टिक मैंने यूज़ किया, उसके बाद स्टिक भी छोड़ दिया हूँ।
There are 41 installations in the country itself. The US and the Europe markets also have warmed up to this robotics technology. And it was surprising that Mumbai didn't have its own baby.
Patients having less pain and require less analgesia. And the rehabilitation, what I'm noticing in their visits after the surgery during the first 2 weeks, 6 weeks, and 3 months is much better to the conventional. And also the physiotherapist coming back to me and telling me that these patients tended to do more flexion and more activities and getting rid of the crutches quicker than the conventional group.
Don't be afraid of the surgery. You should be afraid of the disease. So that has been a major change in the attitude of the patients. That has been striking. Patient also wants a new technology. They are saying it is better. Some of the patients who got operated with a traditional, conventional surgery, who have come to me for the second surgery, are saying that it is a difference. So whether like or not, everybody has to take notice of this technology. If I ask you what is the distance between these two fingers, they understand the question immediately. If I'm given a tool to, which is very accurate, which determines say 0.1 millimeter or 0.1 degree, that is visually impossible.
It is a technology that allows me to be a better surgeon, then logic would say that that's going to make the outcomes for my patients better.
What is your long-term goal? What are you trying to accomplish? And for a joint surgeon, that's very simple. We're trying to come up with a perfect plan for this particular patient, and then we want to execute that plan to the best of our ability. And robotic-assisted surgery is the only way to really make that happen. Anything short of that is subject to human error. And there's no question that robotic-assisted surgery is more accurate than what I or any other surgeon for that matter can accomplish on their own. In terms of outcomes for the patient, that translates to a knee that moves well for the patient, a knee that feels good to the patient, and a knee that is going to function well for them as well. Get that patient back on the road to recovery quicker and get them back to the activities they love to do quicker. There's no field in this world that's been touched by robotics that has gone forward with less robotics. I think as technology continues to improve, I think that the demand is going to improve. The bottom line is for any surgeon doing joint replacement surgery, it's all about planning that operation and then executing that operation. And Navio robotic assisted surgery is an incredible tool to accomplish just that.
At ACI, we are the people, Dr. Deshpande and myself, we started this program of robotic surgery in 2011, which is 10 years after when it started in US. In US, it started around 2001. In fact, initially the program started with urological surgery, which is prostate, and then it's now gone into thoracic and everywhere for that matter. Having said this, what is the advantage of robotic surgery? That's what people ask me. And the advantages are, as he rightly said, and he showed the patients really, that the recovery is very fast. There is no man-hour lost. Blood loss is minimum. Pain requirement is minimum. Patients are on the walk or going home immediately within 24 hours to maximum 48 hours, and they can be on the job. You have got this problem in abdomen and knee, we can do together in one go. So that's an advantage.
You know, as consumers, people who have a knee pain would ask you, what they want is Sasta, Sundar and Tikau. You know, that's something people want. Tikau, you already said, Miten is a good surgeon, so robotic knee surgery is not done by a robot. It is done by the surgeon. An expert surgeon is required for a perfect technology. So there is no perfect technology without an expert surgeon. And that makes his results better, his timing shorter, and more reproducible results. So as a surgeon, it allows us, the robo allows us to perfect our technology. Okay, so this is something which is very important. Somebody may feel you are paying extra for a robotic knee replacement. It's not so. If your robotic knee lasts for 25 years, instead of 15 years, which a non-robotic knee costs, then you can consider cost per year. And it always, will work out well. A good quality shoe would last 2 years, and a bad quality shoe would go off in 6 months. And that is where the cost effectiveness comes. And Sundar, which is very important, it's a beautiful technology. And we have adapted it very well, such a nice thing to see and do. And Sundar, because somebody can go home in 2 days, and in 6 months, as you can see in the brochure, can climb Mount Kilimanjaro or skydive. It makes life beautiful, Sundar, worth living.
So there was a time when we used to do all these things by visual impact, then with computerized kind of a navigation, as what Miten has already shown how exactly it is done. Probably we are in for the next level of technology now by using of the robo. So you're doing the same thing in a much, much better way, in a more accurate way, more lasting way, and probably only in those situations where it is actually really necessary. So technology is something which will actually make the human life much easier. Like what happens in Three Idiots, Amir Khan says that what is a machine? Machine is anything that makes your life much easier. अपना काम जो आसानी से करा सकता है वो मशीन है. Anything. Keep contributing.
First time when I do this surgery, I make one steps in this linear direction. When I do next time the same surgery, if I deviate, that computer will tell me, no, you're wrong, this is not the right way. So that artificial intelligence will be inbuilt control. So that's the advantage. And this is what we are looking for in exciting times in 30s now.
I think the other thing that robotics offers, or in general these technologies, that they help you to capture a lot more data than you would. Imagine you are doing so many things in your life every day, and you wish that you had a Google Lens in your eye or in your brain where you could go back and just go through what you've done in the day. What robotic surgery does, at least in the knees, is it captures every moment, every step that we take, and that's where we learn. If we get that some time in the day to go back and think what you did yesterday, that's how tomorrow can get better. We are lucky that sometimes in life we get these opportunities where we get to meet people who are on the same wavelength. As far as sports and athletics and rural, underprivileged athlete care is concerned, KMF is really at the forefront.
जब मैं सिडनी ओलंपिक्स में मेडल लेके आई हूँ, उसके बाद लोगों को थोड़ा लगा कि हाँ अच्छा, एक ओलंपिक्स भी होते हैं, ओलंपिक्स में भी मेडल आते हैं. वहाँ 1-2 कंट्री नहीं 200 कंट्री पार्टिसिपेशन करता है, मतलब बड़ा कुछ हुआ है. उसके बाद फिर 2004 में मेडल आए, फिर 12 में 2 महिला एथलीट ने मेडल लेके आए. तो उसके बाद पूरा ओलंपिक कल्चर एक शुरू हो गया. एंड अभी हमने देखा कि रिसेंटली जितने भी हमारे साथ मेडल आए तो सभी के कॉम्पिटिशन्स लाइव हमने देखा, हमने एंजॉय किया, हमने चेयर किया, उनको सपोर्ट की. और देश में किसी भी कोने में जो बच्चे हैं उन्होंने देखा, मोटिवेट हुए. अब ओलंपिक स्पोर्ट की तरफ बच्चे आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. पिछले 20 साल से कोशिश कर रही थी कि मैं कुछ स्पोर्ट्स में कुछ करना है, एंड स्पेशली वेट लिफ्टिंग में कुछ करना है, क्योंकि जो कुछ भी मैं आज हूँ तो सिर्फ वेट लिफ्टिंग की वजह से है. तो जब तक हिंदुस्तान में वेट लिफ्टिंग जिंदा है तो तब तक मेरा नाम भी है. एंड और मुझे लगता है कि एज ए वेट लिफ्टर जो मैंने स्ट्रगल देखा मैंने अपनी लाइफ में, हमारा इंडिया में जब आप कोई बच्चा स्ट्रगल करता है, टैलेंटेड है, वो लोगों को दिखता भी है कि वो कुछ कर सकता है, लेकिन उसको सपोर्ट करने के लिए बहुत जल्दी नहीं आते लोग। हाँ, जब आप इंटरनेशनल लेवल में पहुंच जाते हैं तो फिर आपको सपोर्ट बहुत ज़्यादा मिलता है, लेकिन मेरा टाइम में ये भी नहीं था। एंड हमारा इंडिया में सबसे बेस्ट पार्ट है, टैलेंट की कमी नहीं है, भरपूर टैलेंट है, लेकिन जहाँ टैलेंट है वहाँ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और कोचिंग की कमी है। कमी नहीं है, जीरो है, जिसकी वजह से हम लोग दूसरी कंट्री से कंपटीशन नहीं कर पा रहे एंड बहुत सारी मेडल नहीं जीत पा रहे। तो अब मेरा फाउंडेशन पे अगर आते हैं तो मेरा यही है कि स्पेशली वेट लिफ्टिंग, बॉक्सिंग, रेसलिंग जो है काफ़ी गरीब फैमिली से आते हैं, क्योंकि एक बहुत चैलेंजिंग स्पोर्ट है। हम लोग 10 से 12 घंटा लोहे के साथ लड़ते हैं एंड हमारा ट्रेनिंग ऐसे होता है कि 2-4 किलो नहीं, 100 किलोज। मेरा अपना बेस्ट जो स्क्वाट थी वो 240 था। अगर मैं मॉर्निंग इवनिंग अगर मैं स्क्वाट काउंट करती हूँ तो कम से कम कुछ नहीं तो 100-150 रेपिटेशंस होते थे एंड इसमें वेट जो होता है वो 180, 90, 70 उससे नीचे नहीं होता है। तो अगर आप 180-70 किलो वज़न शोल्डर में लेते हो एंड 3-4 स्क्वाट करते हो और दिन में 100 से 150 स्क्वाट हो जाता है, उसके बाद क्लीन एंड जर्क में भी स्क्वाट होती है, तो आपकी जो पार्ट्स नॉर्मली जितना काम करते हैं उससे ज़्यादा वर्क करता है। जो जॉइंट्स है आपके, चाहे वो बैक है, नी है, एल्बो है, तो अगर किसी को इंजरी भी होता है तो समझ में नहीं आता है कि कहाँ जाए, किसको अप्रोच करे, क्योंकि जो खिलाड़ी होती है तो वो अपने एक सीमित एक जोन में रहते हैं, उनको बाहर का दुनिया का इतना नहीं पता होता है। तो फाइनली हम लोग मेहनत करके किसी लेवल में पहुँचे। अब हमने एक फाउंडेशन हमने क्रिएट किया एंड उसमें हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं। जैसे कि अभी जितने भी खिलाड़ी हैं अंडर प्रिविलेज बैकग्राउंड से आते हैं, गांव से आते हैं, उनको कोई इंजरी होगा तो उनमें हम सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं। दानी क्लिनिक फाउंडेशन के साथ टाइप होके हम लोग कुछ कर सकते हैं। हिंदुस्तान में मैंने ये कल्चर देखा, स्पेशली महिलाएं कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है वो सहती रहती है, उसका सोल्यूशन नहीं करती। मैं यही रिक्वेस्ट करूँगी कि नी क्लिनिक फाउंडेशन हमारा साथ जुड़ के जितने भी अंडर प्रिविलेज महिलाएं हैं या एक्स प्लेयर्स है या करंट स्टूडेंट्स हैं, उन लोगों को हम सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं।
This patient comes from a small place with very few channels for treatment. They didn't have the education to understand their problem. All they came to me and said, I still remember her words. She says कि आप help कीजिए. We decided that okay, we do this surgery at Kambala Hill. We do whatever it takes, and the hospital helps, and the foundation helps. There's a shutter. That shutter is where you can enter, and that's where they stay. We operated her last Wednesday. So this is day 1 on discharge. She gets admitted on Wednesday. She gets operated on Wednesday. She goes home on Thursday morning, and this is how she bends her knee. मुझे बहुत खुशी होती है ये बताने कि इंदिरा देवी जैन जी हमारे साथ हैं यहाँ एंड शी इज़ डे 10 पोस्ट सर्जरी।
मतलब सर्जरी के पहले भी ये स्टिक लेके भी नहीं चल सकते थे 5 मिनट भी, बट आफ्टर सर्जरी 10 डेज़ के अंदर मतलब विदाउट स्टिक और स्टिक लेके भी इतना वॉक करे, मतलब कि 3 महीने में अच्छा रिकवर हो वैसा फील हो रहा है। और ये डॉक्टर मितिन सेठ जो डॉक्टर्स है, एक ऐसा स्टॉप है जहाँ हम अपनी तकलीफ़ लेके आएंगे तो 100% आपको हमारा यहाँ इलाज होगा। ये ऐसा स्टॉप है, हमको दूसरे डॉक्टर ढूंढने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है।
मेरे को बहुत प्रॉब्लम था, फरवरी से मैं परेशान थी। मुझे बाजू में मेरे रहने वाली मीना बहन करके, उन्होंने सर के पास 3 साल पहले ऑपरेशन कराया था। फिर उन्होंने मुझे बताया कि आप उनके पास जाओ, आपका इलाज हो जाएगा। तो मैं ढूंढते ढूंढते सर के पास गई। सर ने सलाह भी दी, हमको मदद भी की और विश्वास भी दिया। अगर शायद सर इतनी मदद नहीं करते तो मैं ऑपरेशन नहीं करा पाती थी और मुझे ये आस नहीं थी कि मैं अपने पैर पे कभी खड़ी होंगी। 2 दिन बाद रुके, लेकिन ऐसे नहीं लग रहा था कि हम किसी हॉस्पिटल में, ऐसे लग रहा था कि अपने किसी मेहमान के घर पे आए। इतना अच्छे से हमारा देखभाल हुआ, सब हुआ।
Hi, I'm Sudev Nair. I'm a Malayalam film actor and also a schoolmate of Dr. Miten Sheth. It makes a lot of sense that both of us were sports people. One of us, who's the smarter one, became an orthopedic surgeon and the other one became an action film hero. But it's perfectly complementary because I break the bones and Dr. Miten Sheth fixes it for me. It's almost like a blessing in disguise because I have so much faith that I have someone who can fix anything. Whatever little fear I was supposed to have, I don't have it anymore. I almost wrecked every single joint in my body at some point. Both my shoulders were gone from rotator cuff injuries, which Dr. Miten Sheth helped me fix. They're now in like perfect, pristine condition. My knees were gone at some point. My ankles were gone from playing too much basketball. At some point, I even broke my spine. Any doctor would tell me to just stop, don't do stunts anymore. Don't put your body through this. It can't take so much. Please just lead a life of a sedentary actor. But that's the advantage of having a sports person who's also an orthopedic surgeon because he understands the psyche and the mentality and the psychology. That's not how the human mind works or even the human body. The capacities of the human body are in fact limitless, and Dr. Miten Sheth understands that so brilliantly. He has saved me hours of depression and mental strain, which is what you would want from any doctor. And that's why I'm so happy he's expanding more and more with the robotic knee replacement. It's going to improve the quality of life of so many people. And I really wish you a lot of luck and all the best for everything that you're doing in the future. But I really hope that I never have to use any of your services ever again.
Hey everyone, this is me Shirley Sethia, and here's me sending all of my good wishes and prayers for the knee clinic for Dr. Gorish and Dr. Miten. These doctors are some of the best doctors I've known, and I know how important patient care is for them. So yeah, all the very best, and really happy for your new venture.
Hi everyone, this is Priyal Gaur. My best wishes to the knee clinic, Dr. Miten Sheth, and the entire team for the robotic knee replacement initiative. 29th August 2021 will be remembered for this launch. All the best.
Chase your dreams, they say, and you are living your dream with this launch. My heartiest congratulations to Dr. Miten and Dr. Gorish Kenkre on the launch of the knee clinic and for bringing this amazing technology to the fore. I wish you best of luck in all your endeavors, and may your patients run, walk and live. Congratulations.
Hi everyone. Heartiest congratulations to Dr. Miten for starting the first robotic clinic in Bombay. Congratulations Miten. I hope you have a great time running the knee clinic, and I'm all welcome to you. Bye.